Hey Mike, it's Tyler. I wanted to make this video for you and just give you a couple tips that you can implement in order to start outranking your competition online and just bringing in more customers for your business. So I have your website pulled up here, Sisko Waterproofing and Foundation, and I'll be honest, the site's great. You got a lot of information on here. It's laid out nice. You got your Google reviews, you got click-to-call buttons, links throughout your site. This one was actually broken. It's not working, so you might want to fix that. But everything else looks good. You've got a good, amount of pages here. But the first thing that I really want to talk about is content. And with Google, content's king. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page, all right, and then anywhere from 500 to 1,000 words on your main service pages. And what that's going to allow you to do is rank for specific keywords that people are typing into Google all the time, right, to find businesses like yours and to find the services that you offer. Now, I pulled up a report of your site in a tool I utilize called Ahrefs, and it's going to show some data of your site, such as your rank, information of your backlinks, your keywords you're currently ranking for, and then the traffic you're bringing in. All right, so we're going to focus on content and keywords right now. So if I hop into these keywords, we're going to see you're obviously ranking #1 for your name. All right, so we see the volume of searches for each of these keywords. We see the traffic you're bringing in, and then we see the position in Google. Now, 1 through 10 is the first page. Okay, and we want to focus on buyer intent keywords that have good volume. Now, when I say buyer intent, I really mean keywords that really, have a location behind them. Because if someone just types in waterproofing, they could be from anywhere, or they might just be finding, wanting to find out generic information. But if someone types in basement waterproofing Pittsburgh, you got to imagine that these people are looking for basement waterproofing in Pittsburgh, right? They're looking for a solution, and you want to be that solution. You want to show up on the first page as the first couple of results so that they click your business, they submit your form, they give you a call, whatever it is. So as we scroll down here, we see waterproof basement Pittsburgh. That's bringing in 20 searches a month, all right, and you're in the 29th position on Google. Then we come down, we see French drains Pittsburgh, 20 searches, foundation repair Pittsburgh, 80, right, basement waterproofing Pittsburgh, 100. Waterproofing Pittsburgh, 50. So these are a lot of good keywords here. If you add this volume up, you're looking at 200 plus 300 search volume a month that people are looking for your services. So we want to definitely increase our rank to that top spot, or at least the top couple spots. That way we're going to see more traffic to our site. All right. Now I'm going to head back to the overview and we'll get into some backlinks. All right. So content is one of the biggest factors in Google when it comes to ranking a site. Okay, they have a huge algorithm that they use, plenty of different ranking factors, but we really like to focus on content and backlinks. All right, now a backlink is just a vote of confidence basically from one site to another. Okay, and when you get a link from another site and it points back to yours, that's what a backlink is. Okay, and what that link does is it passes power and trust to your site, helping it boost your rank up. So it looks like you have 14 sites pointing back to yours, giving you 39 backlinks. Okay, and these are really just those power and trust metrics, because not all backlinks are created equal. You want to get high quality backlinks. All right, and you want to take a look at the backlinks that your competitors have as well, get the same ones, and then beat them out. Okay, and that goes with keywords too. So let's start to take a look at some of your competitors. So the first thing I typed in was basement waterproofing Pittsburgh. Right, that was one of those higher search volume. I think it was 100 search volume. Okay, and this was one of the first results. Keystone Basement Systems. I'm sure you're familiar with them. So here's their site. This is one of the biggest competitors here for you. They have their quote form right away. They've got the click buttons here, the click to call. Actually, no, they don't have a click to call. So that's something they should work on. But they've got some offers here. It looks like a little bit of content down the page with some pictures. And they've got their reviews. So, pretty similar layout, but you want to make sure that you're beating out their content. So let's really get into the back end and figure out why they're ranking #1. So if we take a look here, we can see they're ranking for 682 keywords. So they have a bunch of content throughout their site, whether it's through a blog or, all of these pages. And I'll head back really quick. All these pages that they have, all right, they've got a lot going on. So let's jump to these keywords, see what's working for them, what they're focusing on. And right away, look at all these top ones, first position spots here. We see basement waterproofing Pittsburgh, Keystone Basement Systems, Keystone Waterproofing, waterproofing Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh waterproofing, Keystone foundation repair Pittsburgh. So lots of good buyer intent keywords here. You can see the volume again. You can see the traffic they're bringing in because they're in the top spots. So take a look at this, right? Number one spots for a lot of these, they're bringing in a decent amount of traffic. But then as we start to see, the drop, we start to see the drop in traffic as well. So you can see, the difference it would make for being in that first spot. And what you have to do is really focus in on these keywords that are drawing in traffic. All right, so you want to make sure you add those to your site, whether it's, directly in your content through the alt text of your images, your headers, different things like that. And then, same thing like we did with the keywords, we can jump in there, figure those out. We can jump into these backlinks, figure out which ones are working for them, which ones are providing them that power and trust, duplicate them, and then get the bigger, better ones as well, bigger and better, right? So we can see here their DR is pretty low. So this would, not be as hard to beat out. And then another competitor here, when I typed in foundation repair Pittsburgh, were these Baker's waterproofing. Okay, and this is actually their foundation repair back page. This isn't their home page. So we're not going to see a whole ton on the back end here, but we can take a look at, what you would have to beat out. If you want to take a look at your foundation repair page and compare it with theirs, we can definitely do that. So I'm going to go right into their report here. And as we can see, they are ranking for 877 keywords. All right, so that's actually a little surprising. But the main ones, foundation anchors, wall anchor system. So not a ton of buyer intent ones, but you can see here retaining wall repair Pittsburgh. That's bringing in 50 searches. Let's see what else we have. Wall anchors Pittsburgh. I'm surprised I'm not seeing foundation repair Pittsburgh, right? We saw that was a good one. And we can even sort this by position. We can sort this by keyword, and we type in Pittsburgh here. And there we go, foundation repair Pittsburgh. All right, they're ranked 21. Wall anchors Pittsburgh was really the big one. And I'm actually going to go into Google here again, because Google likes to play its dance sometimes. So foundation repair Pittsburgh. And it was actually, Baker's is number 3. Matthews wall anchor is number 1. So it must have just jumped right then and there. I did this a couple minutes ago. So, here's another competitor just to show you real fast. They don't have a lot going on, okay, but we can actually, I'll do this live for you. I'll type in their site in here and we can take a look at their metrics. So there we go there. So their power and trust are pretty level here. So 24 and 25, that's pretty good. They only have 36 sites pointing back to them though. So they do have some quality out of those 36. And then if we click on these keywords, we're going to see, let's sort this by position. And I'm still not seeing foundation repair Pittsburgh, which is odd. But let's go Pittsburgh. Cool. So Matthews wall anchor, obviously they're ranking for, there it goes, foundation repair Pittsburgh, PA, foundation repair Pittsburgh. So they're in the top 3 spots for that, just like the last one was. So those are 2 competitors that you want to kind of go after as far as content goes, as far as backlinks go. And then, overall, you want to make sure that your site's optimized as much as possible with all the links on it, that your quote's working. All right, and the last thing I want to really touch upon are citations. Okay, we talked about content and backlinks, but citations are pretty important in the local search. Okay, and a citation is your name, address, and phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. Okay, and what it does is it boosts up your Google My Business listing here. Right, this is like your mini website. You want to treat this just like your website, because this can get ranked in Google as well. So that way when we type in foundation repair Pittsburgh, basement waterproofing Pittsburgh, whatever that keyword is that people are typing in all the time to find your services that you offer, all right, we come to this ad section most of the times when whatever we type in, but a lot of people just skip right to the map pack. And this is where you want to show up. This is where those citations come into play for your listing, okay? Now, first and foremost, before we even do citations, you want to make sure that this is optimized. You want pictures. You want to save those pictures with keywords. You want to put a great description in. It looks like you're missing yours. You want to fill out all of your information. You want to keep up your Google reviews. get, if you see your competition has 20, try and get 30 or 40. All right. And, optimizing that and then adding in those citations is going to get you into these top 3 spots. So imagine when someone types in basement waterproofing Pittsburgh, if you're in the top 3 spots for this and the top couple of spots in the organic section, you're definitely going to get website clicks. You're definitely going to get phone calls because people are going to see your business is up here and they trust Google to send them to the top results. So if you focus on backlinks, if you focus on content and citations, along with optimizing that Google My Business listing, all right, it's going to do wonders for your business. It's going to do, it's going to bring in those customers on a consistent basis. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach back out. Here's my business website, leadsbylordi.com. Phone number's in the top right corner. Like I said, we're based out of the Philadelphia area, but we're back and forth around Pittsburgh all the time. So I look forward to talking to you soon.